flashing lights. We too bright. You niggas should've went to school with us.
Downtown beats,
We finna get it right tonight. Ain't nothing they can do with us. Do with us. We don't see them flashing lights. We too bright. Real shit.
How you doing today, Thuro?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, not bad at all. Like you to just introduce yourself to everyone.
My name is Thuro. Started Cash Bandit Entertainment Group.
Gotcha. Cash Bandit, that's in Durham, correct? That's where you rep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Have you lived in Durham your whole life, or?
Yeah, I've been here since I was 3 years old. I was born in Schenectady, New York. It's upstate New York. And I moved here at 3 years old. I've been here ever since.
Okay, great. Let's see, how many members do you have in Cash Bandit Entertainment?
It's 5 of us right now. Actually, it's 6 of us right now. But we have a promotion group too. And we also have a couple of people that are on the borderline of coming into the group too. So
Gotcha. So you got some new members possibly coming in soon.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's talk about internet and how you think today is that relevant to you, and is it harder or is it easier for you with the internet and like YouTube?
The internet is, I think, the artist's best friend, because live mixtapes and datpiff.com, YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, all of the artist outlets that you can go to get underground music is where people are at right now, because they're tired of hearing the same. On the radio, you hear the same thing all the time. The same artists are played throughout the same day. Maybe about 5 artists, and they're played constantly throughout the day. And you get tired of hearing the song. The song gets played out. You might hear it for 2 days or 3 days, and it's stuck in your head. And it's because they got marketing and money to keep that certain artist relevant and played on there. And that might not be your taste. You might not want to hear that all day long or whatever. So people are going to the internet to get their music these days, more listening to the radio or even going and buying CDs out of the store. So, I mean, the internet's artist's best friend. If you know how to use it the right way, you can really make some money sitting at home probably.
Right. Well, speaking of, let's say how we talked about the internet, how much is it you going out and putting in footwork to try and get your music out there also?
That's a big part of it. If it wasn't for the streets and going out there and meeting and connecting with fans and developing your own fans out there, then you would be hindering yourself, only keeping yourself in a box to certain people. You wouldn't be able to reach enough people, and you'd be wondering, why am I not getting where I want to be as an artist? You know what I'm saying? How come I'm not known? I've been trying to promote myself for over a year, but you're only doing it in this place. You gotta get out there and promote yourself in different places, and then you'll see a real reaction, because not everybody's gonna like your stuff, but not everybody's gonna hate it. So the more you get out there, the more yeses you get, and some of the more no's you get, but the more you go out, the more yeses you're gonna get, and the more people are gonna get. So hey, you might have a lot of people that don't like it, but you do have a lot of people that do. So when you go do your shows and when you put yourself out there on the internet, there's a lot of people that know who you are, and there's a lot of people that like your stuff that do want to go. So you put in that work first, then you can maybe, you know what I'm saying, enjoy what you done did, enjoy your work, you know what I'm saying, reap the benefits of all your hard work out there.
Gotcha. So you definitely got to put in the footwork on the internet and on the streets.
Yeah. If you're not doing that, you're holding yourself back.
Okay, let's talk about like you yourself, like how important it is with your family and your friends, you know, all being behind you, and how much does that mean to you?
Without family, there's nothing. Especially if you have a good bond with your family, you know what I'm saying. Then your personal relationships affect you a lot, and you can't really aspire to be the artist that you want to be or perform the way you want to perform if things are affecting you. So you gotta have a good, strong family life and bond and support behind that to actually be successful as an artist. So I think that family is a big part of, you know what I'm saying, success and getting to where you need to be.
Okay. Let's talk about current rap today and hip hop. How much has it lost its feeling and its truth in your eyes compared to how it was 10, 15 years ago?
It's totally different. It's like yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? Like when hip hop first came out, it was all about like positivity, and they might have been fight the police or whatever, but it was more of look at our struggle, you know what I'm saying? And we're oppressed, and we got a message to talk about, rather than you know what I'm saying, it's me versus you guys, and let's kill each other, and I got more money than you, and I can get more girls than you, and look how shiny I am. Don't you want to live like me? Like, come on now, tell me a story. Tell me something like that I'm gonna really connect with you, that maybe I've been through too, you know what I'm saying? Help me out when I might be down, and I can listen to your song, and it might get me out of the zone, you know what I'm saying, and bring my spirits up. Or whatever the case is, let your song have some meaning to it, then all these other songs are basically the same thing. So, gotcha. I mean, hip-hop is just, it's a lot of good artists that's probably really out here that have good messages, but they're not getting the attention, exposure that they need, because people are attracted for some reason to the bullshit, the nonsense, the ignorant shit. So you got to throw, I guess, a lot of intelligent stuff mixed in with the ignorant stuff, so you can kind of get them out of that web that they're in, because people are stuck in a web and they probably don't even know it. They're stuck in this web of bullshit, and they probably want to hear some real stuff, but nobody's getting it to them.
Right.
So I'm trying to put in that work to reach them.
Yeah, exactly. That was going to be my next question. That's definitely what you want to bring back.
Exactly.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's speaking of how you're talking about the few current artists out there that, you know, are really trying to do something. Who are a few current artists that you really aspire to or would like to work with?
Ludacris is number one. I always really just like the way his wordplay is, the way he puts words together, his whole way he flows and everything. And T.I. too, because of his intelligence and also the way he puts things together too. So those two are two major artists that I would want to work with, and look at their careers as something that I would want to try to get my career like theirs. So they're good inspiration, especially T.I. too, because he's got the family thing going, and he's handling his business, and he's got his family, and he's still successful, and he hasn't, you know what I'm saying, had too many problems with his family life. I know he had trouble with the law and stuff, but as far as holding his career together with his family, he's held it down. So if he can do it, I think I can do it. So
Right. So he's definitely an inspiration to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's talk about what drew you into rap and hip hop. What did any certain artists back then that you really liked, and you're like, oh, I definitely want to do that, or?
I guess the attention that the artists get from the fans, and that's what retention, like, I guess from Tupac, how people really loved him as a person and gravitated towards him, you know what I'm saying, and Biggie too, and other people that didn't get that same kind of attention from fans, like Jay-Z. Some people like him a lot like that, but some people don't. I know a lot of people that don't like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, and he doesn't get that same kind of love from everyone like a Tupac would or a Biggie Smalls would. And then there's other people out there that just get a lot of love from fans that is an undeniable love, like, that don't really have too many people that would hate on them and say that they don't like them. So that's the way what I'm going for. I want a lot of people to more look at me and like, yeah, everybody likes him.
Right. Definitely, you definitely want that positivity then, and that role coming into it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And I mean, what do you think's up next for Cash Bandit Entertainment?
Opportunities is wide open right now. Anything that presents itself to me, my eyes are wide open. So anything that comes across, I'm grasping onto it, because one way or another, I'm gonna make sure we know. You know what I'm saying? And whether you accept it or not is up to the team to put in that work behind their own separate career. But as far as my career, I have no doubt that I'm going to the top of this. Like, I'm taking it so serious. Like, there's no 9 to 5s for me. This is it. So I'm putting it all on the line.
I guess that's the only way to do it, though.
Yep.
You know, if you really want to make it far.
I'm 26 years old. I'm tipping up there to 30, and I don't want to have any regrets. You know what I'm saying? Look back like, dang, man, I should have took that rapping stuff seriously. I was really talented at it, and I had, you know what I'm saying, outlets to go to, and I didn't even use them. So.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to let that moment pass by, especially when you're in it.
I feel like it's my
time. And Thuro, is anybody you want to give a shout out to in closing?
Family, everybody that's on Cash Bandit, because everybody's putting in their work. So I see everybody that's out there grinding. I salute y'all. Y'all not making me look bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting everything out there on the table. So I salute Cash Bandit, and I salute my family, and everybody that supports me.
All right, awesome. Well, I
Shout out to
appreciate
you too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that
right.
a lot, Thuro. Appreciate it.
Exclusive Tony Farron.
DJ ran some dollars
I
in the
made
mix,
that
bitch.
situation, nigga.